Okay, boom. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Flip Thought Show. It's your host with the most, King Truth, host of Bird, Benny Bo, the one with the word, the one with the flow. And we coming at you live, man, at 11:40 West Coast time. What time is it over there?
Right now it's 8:40 in Hawaii.
Okay, 8:40 in Hawaii for sure. Okay, boom. And we got a special guest up in here with us today, man. You just call it number 3 then, or
Yeah.
number 0 3? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, we got number 3 coming out of Louisville, Kentucky.
What up, man?
So yeah, man, this has been a long one in the making, gang. Definitely appreciate you for the locking in and that little donation and all that, bro. My bad that you know how it goes with life sometimes, reschedule conflicts and all that, how it goes, bro. But I just want to make sure I'm by my word, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely trying to get your music out there and different and all that type of stuff. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just didn't know if you still wanted to do it today or the next day and shit. That's why yesterday I was like, I forgot all about it. I'm not even gonna lie, gang. But yeah, it's good. It's good we getting it in now or whatever. But boom. So okay, just for an icebreaker, tell me about how long you've been doing music for.
So I've been doing music since 2023.
Okay.
Um, Always loved doing music. I originally started rapping and writing in my notes in like 2020 during COVID. Just
Yeah.
I was out doing things and I was like, man, I want to talk about it on a beat. So I just started
Okay.
writing, but I
Yeah.
never officially got in the booth until 2023, and that's when I made my first track, "Living Right."
Okay. And so since 2023, how many projects have you put out?
Since 2023, I've put out I, I want to say about think 15 projects.
Okay. Damn, that's impressive, bro. Because you've only been doing it for a couple years, so that's impressive. 15 projects. Okay, and what would you say out of all 15 projects, which one of those is your favorite project that you did, or do you have a favorite song off one of those projects?
Um, my favorite song would have to be "Message to My Brother." That one right there,
Okay.
"Message to My Brother." That's my because that one really hit. It really hit home. My brother Lamonte ended up getting locked up, and like
Okay.
that was like me basically talking to him. He listened to
Yeah,
it
yeah,
when he
yeah.
was in. Um, and let me reiterate: when I'm in projects, I'm in songs. My fault. I wasn't. I didn't mean. I
Okay,
didn't.
no, I mean that's still a good amount of a body of work though, bro.
Mm.
15 songs within 3 years isn't bad, bro. To be honest, because some people don't even have that long of a catalog within 3 years, or whatever, or 4 years. My bad. Yeah, 4 years, right?
Yeah, but yeah, three, four around there. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Now that's still a pretty big catalog to have for 4 years though, gang. For sure. Okay, so the one that you said letter to Lamont, right? You said that's your bro that's locked down right now.
Yeah, my boy Lamonte.
Oh, Lamonte, my bad, bro. Okay, so
Oh yeah.
Lamonte. Okay. And so is that kind of like more so of like the beat maybe is a little bit more how would you say, like kind of just a little bit more like more pain music type of thing, like a storytelling beat? Did you said it really hits home, so is it something that's kind of like more slow, like the bars is more like telling a story like, hey, I wish you was here, I'm just checking in with you type thing, or what's the message in the song type of thing? Like how does it hit home for you?
So it hit home for me when I said on the song that Trigger got locked. I cried when Trigger went away, like because we call him Trigger, but that right there, that little area, that little bar,
Okay.
that was me just kind of putting it out there. That like, man, that's really my dog. Like, I cried, and then the beat of the song really isn't too. I mean, it's pain, but it's kind of up tempo, upbeat. Um,
Okay.
definitely. I definitely put like my heart into a couple verses. I try not to make it too personal, just to like
Yeah.
still like reach out to other people so they can understand, they can feel it as well.
Okay, of
Um,
course. Yep.
but
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. So, and within these 15 songs, do you have any features within these 15 songs?
so I got one feature. No, I got two. I got one with my little cousin Tevo, and then I got one with my older cousin Trey. It's actually the one with my cousin Trey. It's on my new EP. It's called Bad Timing. He's the one that does the first part of the hook, and we was going back and forth on that song.
Okay, bad timing. I'm trying to find. Is that only on YouTube? I'm on your Spotify right now. I see Diarrhea 3, but I don't see. Let's see. Is it on? Is it also on Spotify or it's only
Yeah,
on?
it's on Spotify.
Okay, let me go singles and EPs again. Hold on, real quick. I see Love Award, Diarrhea 3. Let me go to Show All. Hold on. I see Message to My Brother right here, though. I see that song you're talking about. Trenches, Chief, Addicted, Bang It Out, Home,
It's
Message.
it's on the Diarrhea 3 EP, so it might be within there.
Okay, okay. And it's called Bad Time. Okay, I see it right here. It's a WTF
Yeah,
Hershey.
Hershey. Yep.
Okay, okay. Yep. Okay, boom. Okay, boom. And so let's see, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up the Spotify. Okay, boom. And so for another question, gang, what type of rapper are you like when you go in the booth, bro? Like what's your formula? Are you somebody that like listens to the beat and might punch in a little bit, or you write something, might punch in the rest of what you wrote? Like, how does it go with you?
So it really depends. I usually like to go into the studio 100% complete, like song complete. So I
Okay,
usually
yeah.
freestyle it, write down what I freestyle, and then once the song is fully written, I go in there and I lay down the verses. I don't really like going into my studio sessions half-assing and not knowing what I want to say.
No, without a doubt. Okay. And so basically you're not somebody, it's very rare for you to punch in. Mostly you write.
Yeah.
Okay. And what would you say is harder, bro? Pushing your music as an independent artist or trying to come up with that hit song?
I feel like pushing the music, like for instance, I put money in to push it. It gets
Yeah,
hella views on platforms. I blew up
of
on
course.
TikTok for a little minute.
Okay.
Instagram, I average around like 10K views on my posts. And then when I go back and I look at the music, it's like, oh, only a couple hundred people actually listen to it on Apple Music. Like it's hard to find that right
There you
ear.
go. There you go. Yep. Okay.
So
Okay. Yeah, no,
that's
the reason why I asked you that is because that's what I was gonna say. The next question I had was gonna kind of align with that is, do you think it's better that, you feel me, push it out the trunk, set up your own website and have CDs on your own website more than, be kind of screwed over by somebody like United Masters or DistroKid taking half of your bread and you don't get paid for your YouTube plays. You only get paid for Apple Music and Spotify and Amazon and stuff like that. So do you think it's better to just, kind of have your stuff independently? Like I know a lot of people, what they do is they put it they have their own website where you could just purchase their music on there, you feel me? And it's nothing's out of pocket for, like, basically it's everything goes to them. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to break bread like with DistroKid or United Masters where they take half of your earnings.
so I thought about setting up my own website. The funding behind it, like getting the funding behind the website just wasn't there at the time. So for funding purposes, DistroKid, but I do feel like me having my own website, having my CDs on the website would work a lot better. One, because I would keep 100%.
How are you with beats right now, bro? Because my guy, he's worked with Mozzie, he's worked with E40, he's worked with a lot of main name people, right? And so what he's doing right now is you could buy 5 beats for 100 with all licensing. You'll be backed up by Empire, the label, but you can still drop whatever you want to drop on DistroKid. But he also sets you up a website and they promote you through Empire, bro. But he also has other deals like 2 beats for 50 too. He has got 2 beats for 50. That's half licensing. But if you want the full licensing, he's doing a deal right now, 5 beats. They could be custom beats too. Like whatever your sound is, you just tell him and he'll cook it up.
Right now on Beats, actually,
You good?
I I kind of just go on BeatStars and find what I'm like,
Yeah,
feeling.
he's on BeatStars. He's on
Okay,
BeatStars.
okay,
Yeah, Nick Knox.
okay. Definitely
Yeah,
got to
Nick
check him
Knox.
out.
Yeah. He's on BeatStars. That's what I'm saying. You could check all his stuff out before you tap in with him. But I'll just send you his IG. But yeah, all of his stuff's on BeatStars. Yeah, all
Okay.
you can check it all out first. And then the other thing I was gonna say is I don't know if you've seen it or if you wanted to utilize it, but they have a thing where basically now you can sell covers of whatever you drop on DistroKid as merch. It turns it into a shirt, and they
Mhm.
set you up your own little store. So that's a new thing that's cool. Like shout out to DistroKid for that. As well as if you start dropping visuals, they just strictly promote your video. It's a different program through DistroKid where they just strictly, promote your video. So that's another thing that they have. But the only reason why I say that is because like you just said, a lot of times stuff gets played a lot more like on YouTube, your plays be going up, but then people don't really go over there and do the same amount of plays for Spotify, Apple Music, or Amazon Music and stuff like that.
Right.
So that's why I was saying like it probably is better to just set up your own your own website, you feel me, and have your stuff on there. And I would always suggest too, if you wanted to, if you ever get into merch or whatever, you could do a drop. When you drop whatever tape or your single, it could come with a shirt of whatever your new drop is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you ever trying to get into merch, but I have the right people that can make you a logo too and all that. So get at me for that. If that's another step that you want to take, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Definitely they'll get everything right for you and they'll show you like 4 or 5 different mock-ups and let you choose exactly what logo you want, and then that's your trademark. You can do whatever you want with it. You know what I'm saying? You could change it along the ways or whatever. So yeah, for sure, for sure. What I was gonna say is, what's the other thing I was gonna say? Okay, so right now, other than Numba003, are you working on anything at the moment that you have dropping soon?
So I don't really have anything dropping soon. I don't plan on really working on new music until like fall time. Right now,
Okay.
focus on pushing out Diarrhea 3. I have some rough drafts that I'm going to tweak when I get back.
So when are you putting all the visuals to the songs of Numba003?
So I plan on doing that around like the summertime.
Okay, yep. Mhm.
That's the best time to do it. I can have all the guys around me, and
Yeah.
I'll be back home, be comfortable. It's nice and hot.
Okay. And would you ever be interested in getting into any shows? Because I have a plug in Houston and they're doing like a lot of artist development, getting them shows as well as mic drops for free. If you could get out to Houston, I could get you in at a mic drop as well as some shows, as well as they're doing a movie right now for Tubi where they're putting the artist music in the movie so you get your royalties.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ever want to lock in with that, I could lock you in with my guys over there at KXRM Radio in Houston, and they could do a lot of the stuff virtually, but they'd still, if you want to do the show, you would have to get down there and stuff like that for the actual show. But and the mic drop, but they could take your audition or whatever through the virtual, and then they let you know or whatever if they want to mess with you with the movie. But yeah, that's another plug, bro. As well as I don't know if you heard, but there's people right now, they're called TV Startup. It's a third-party company that works with Roku, and what they do is they put all of your stuff. You make your own channel on all Roku TVs, Fire TVs, and Apple TVs. So
Okay.
basically, you could set up like your own type of thing, kind of like a YouTube, but it's a little bit better because you know what I'm saying. I feel like you'd be seen more. So you could just set it up to where if you want to just put music videos on a playlist and just have it like that, or they have already supplied movies on there, but you just put whatever you want on there. Basically, you could put podcasting on there if you're a gamer or something and you stream playing the game, you could do that on there. You could put your music on there, put music videos on there, or you could reach out to different networks and have some of their shows playing at certain scheduled times. So definitely that's another plug right there. Gets you get you some bread as well as getting your music more out there, because you never know, somebody might click on that and see that and be like, oh, they got a YouTube page, oh, they got a Spotify page, oh, they got Apple Music, then they tune in like that. You just gain another fan or whatever it is. So I always be passing that along to everybody. Is this your first interview, bro?
Yes, it is actually.
Okay. And have you ever thought about getting into streaming?
I have. just it's not in my like my plan right now, but I
Okay, I
definitely
feel you. Yeah,
later.
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. And if you did do some streaming, you would do more so like you and the guys probably do a podcast on music, or what do you have in mind if you when you start to get into that lane?
Probably would start with like gaming, and then
Okay.
start doing like just having some people over. We just do like random shit on stream.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah,
not really the reacting to video side of the podcasting interview side. You do more so like the activities, the IRLs, those type of
yeah,
streams.
yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. Also, too, bro. Another way to get your name out there is my boy in Chicago does it all the time. He streams on Twitch playing 2K, and he plays his music. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people get to hear his music, and then they follow him on TikTok and ask him, "Hey, where can we find the music at?" and all that. So it's another way to network for sure. Um. Okay. Boom. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. So would you say, out of Kentucky right now, is it hard pushing your music out there? Is there a lot of other underground artists, or how is it out there?
So I wouldn't say it's hard, and there's definitely a whole lot of underground artists. Um, Kentucky. Only thing about Kentucky is we don't really have a sound. So when you're pushing out your music, you the people that do the drill music, those are the people that's more than likely to get heard, just
Yeah.
because we don't have a sound. That's what everybody in Louisville is into, is the drill music. Um, but as for me, I would say that I got a really strong backing behind me. So when I do push out my music, it's like the love is always there.
Okay. And are you somebody that like is kind of music is you are you kind of like family influenced through it? Do some of your did your family do music like when you were a kid, or were you already kind of like, what I'm saying, were you somebody into music as a kid and then you just started taking it seriously 2023 and actually rapping, or is this just something that you only do after the family doesn't do music?
So my pops did music,
Okay. Yep.
right? And then my cousins, they all do music too. Um, so that I was always around like rappers and musicians. My mom, she sings. Dad
Okay.
rap. I got my grandma, she sings. So it's just always been around me. So it's just something I always wanted to get into.
Okay, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. It's crazy that you said it because I was thinking that you would say that. I was thinking that one of your family members did music. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times it be like that, and that's kind of how you get, not learn the ropes really in the beginning, but kind of get influenced in the beginning. And then you kind of go with your own style, your own way. So with you, do you consider yourself a drill rapper, or what genre do you consider yourself to be like with a rapper? Are you melodic? Like, do you have a melodic flow? Are you a storyteller? Do you use punchlines? Like, how do you consider yourself as a rapper? Because you said drill is what they be doing in Kentucky. So are you different from that sound?
I, me personally, I'll say I'm very different from
Okay.
the rest of Kentucky.
Yeah.
I would say that I do melodic storytelling.
Okay.
So because I talk about my past experience and just things I seen around growing up in the hood and growing up
Okay.
around certain individuals.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
tell a story that comes from the heart.
No, for sure. Okay. So would you say that your music or your sound is because it's a lot more than just drill. It's more of like it's a deeper type of pain music, something that
Yeah,
somebody can relate to.
most definitely. Actually, I've been pushing out this thing of changing the image, right?
Okay, okay.
Uh, Not always talking about kill, like talk about something
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
can feel, something that everybody can relate to and fall back on. Like, no, not everybody wants to talk about killing. Like, I'm trying to change the verdict. I'm trying to change how people see life,
What
especially.
what what is your main goal to do with this music for Kentucky?
My main goal to for this music when it comes to where I come from is it's to basically open up people's eyes about what goes on in my city outside of like the damage that my city does and how it affects the people around it.
Okay. Okay. And do you have anybody other than your family that influenced you? It could be an East Coast, West Coast rapper, somebody that you listen to a lot, and we're like, hey, you know what? I really like what he's doing here. I feel like I could do the same thing, but kind of got like, inspired by. Is there anybody that you could think of?
Um, Personally, Lil Durk,
Okay.
that's my biggest inspiration.
Shout out
Me,
to Dirk. Free Smirk, man. Free
yeah,
Smirk.
free Durk, man, free him.
For
But
sure.
a lot of the things that he talks about, I relate to, and we had similar experiences growing up in that type of environment. And I was like,
Okay.
if he can talk about his pain and people will actually listen and sit back and relate to it, I can do the same thing.
No, for sure, for sure. Okay, so break it down a little bit. You don't got to get too deep, but what do you guys really have out there in Kentucky? Do y'all have like GDs and different like gangs like that, or it's just different cliques and just different stuff? And you guys claim like your block's kind of like Chicago type of thing, or like how does it run out there? Because I'm not really familiar with Kentucky like that.
So I can't speak on other cities, but I know, for instance, for Louisville, we got more block clicks than anything.
Okay,
You do got a couple Bloods, Crips, you got some GDs, but 9 times out of 10, you gonna hear people talk about, "Oh, I'm from this block," or "I'm from that block." Like, you're not gonna hear people really talk about, I'm Blood, I'm Crip." Like, a lot of it's homegrown sets.
okay, for sure, for sure. And okay, so and the reason why I ask you that is it is sometimes the politics, do they kind of um stop from certain music being put out there?
Most definitely, most definitely. Um, I'm not gonna get too deep on that
Nah, you
topic.
don't have to. That's why you could just say that you just answered it, bro. So it's
Yeah.
good. For sure. Okay. So the only reason I asked that is just because mostly that's how it kind of goes, bro. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, other than you said your cousin, your dad, and your mom doing music, is there anybody else that is in your close circle that does music in Kentucky?
So my my oldest cousin. Do you ever heard of Dame DiBiase?
That sounds low key familiar.
So
It does
he
kind of. I just
he
don't
he.
know for sure. Is this your people right here? Young Brazy TV 6798.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, shout out to bro. Shout out to bro. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
What up, Bleed? But yeah. So my boy Dame, he really paved the way. I'm not gonna lie, he really paved the way for like the people that's in my section, in my area, to really do music. And he's honestly one of my biggest inspirations. That's from where I'm from.
Okay. And you where you're from, you guys are like Keyways or you guys are Damus?
So we Damu.
Okay, whoop for sure, bro. Me too.
Yeah,
Whoop blood, bro. For sure, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Y'all from Paru, you feel me? But I fuck with all the out of towners and shit like that, bro. I just was asking. That's why I didn't get too deep in it and shit. But I was just asking because it is interesting to know because like you were just saying that it kind of goes down to like you had a lot of experiences, more kind of like Dirk. So y'all kind of are kind of like the shy a little bit when it comes down to it. Like kind of really everything's really together. Like all the cliques are really together. I know O Block and St. Lawrence and all that they're pretty close to each other and stuff like that in Chicago. So is it kind of like that or stuff's like spread out?
It really just depends, right? It's not you could so I don't know how to really explain that. So yeah, it's spread out, but you have people that beef that's close to each other.
Okay.
Most of the
And
time, you
okay.
you you gonna see one person from one side of the city beef for someone on a whole different side of the city.
And do you guys have like La Raza out there? You guys have the Mexican community?
We do. They're not very big and they're very low key. So it's not you don't see a lot of them.
Okay. And how is it like with getting your music out there? Is there like places that do open mics? Do you guys have certain clubs where the DJ will be cool and play your stuff, or is real hard when it comes to that aspect?
So there's open mics. It's honestly not that hard, especially if you know the right people. But there's one cat out here. He's an older dude, One Eye Willie. He does a lot of things for up and coming rappers. So
Okay.
that's definitely somebody that I'm gonna tap in with when I come back home.
Okay, for sure, for sure. And so let's see. And you said those rough drafts that you have, is that just stuff that you're sitting on in the vault?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. And so you're thinking about dropping something closer to like Halloween, fall time?
yeah. I was thinking about dropping something around like either early November or late October. So yeah,
Okay, okay. For sure, for sure. And how many tracks is that gonna be?
that one right there is gonna be. I'm trying to get a 15 song album going.
Okay, okay. And how many features you gonna have on there?
It's gonna have 4 features.
Okay, okay. And are you somebody that dibbles and dabbles with producers, or you stick with the same one?
I stick with one person, Diesel, my boy Diesel Beats.
Shout out to Diesel Beats. Okay, okay. And so you said, so let's just say you don't have to give a for sure date, but you could say like maybe June 23rd to 25th for the visual, because you said summertime. So
Yeah, around there, like June, July, around there.
okay, okay. And what's the concept for the visual? How you gonna shoot it?
The concept for the visuals, so one of them's gonna be shot in a warehouse. That's gonna
Okay,
be the bad timing that I do with my boy Hershey. That's gonna be that one. And then my love of war, that's gonna be on the block with the guys, just because they feel the same losses that I felt. So
okay,
I'm gonna go ahead and do that one with them. And then my deadly sentence, I'm really trying to shoot deadly sentence and either at my brother's old apartment or I'm a rent out a venue.
okay, okay. And do you have any songs out of this one that you, so all these are kind of just pain songs? You don't have no like turn up songs just because you dropping it in the summer. You don't have no like turn up songs?
I got a couple turn up songs coming on the way. I'm still debating. I'm talking with my team to see if I should drop like a summer anthem, like for the ladies.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm,
Okay.
I'm, try, I'm trying to do that right now. I'm trying to get that together.
Okay, okay. So you do have a team.
Kinda. It's really just me. It's really just me and my brothers. And I just really talked to him about advice like that. It's not a put together paid team. Like I paid him or nothing like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So the only reason I asked is because me and my boy, he's somebody that is a booking manager for a lot of different artists and different podcasters and people in hip hop culture, just in general, right? And what he's doing right now, he's trying to start a label, so he's looking for artists.
Okay.
And we're both looking for artists because we both scouting right now. So yeah, bro. Like I said, if you do want to mess with those shows or whatever in Houston, could try to lock you in with those. And I don't know if you want to work with somebody. I got a couple people. If you wanted to work with them, I got some people in North Carolina, Richmond, Virginia, and Chicago that would definitely work with you. That work with the dude in Chicago worked with Polo G before and stuff like that. So he's kind of getting up there. Now I'm not saying like, oh, he's for sure super on or nothing, but he's definitely
Mhm.
been in the industry for a little bit working. So
Okay.
if you wanted to do that, I could put you in the in the group chat or something like that, or send you their IG, tap you in with them for sure.
Def-
Um,
Definitely talk business after this for sure.
yeah, because the only reason why I said that is because my boy Fo-Fi the Great,
Mhm.
he has like the same type of flow as you, bro. It's just pain, like pain music, some real shit. Talking about seeing what like everything he's seen. He doesn't really do the drill shit like that. I mean, he has some certain drill songs, but it's different though. He's kind of more like a Polo G, Lil Durk type of rapper. He
Okay.
sings sometimes and different things, but yeah, he definitely want to work for sure. He's looking for artists to work with too. But all right, for sure. I'm trying to think of what I want to play right now. I'm probably gonna start with that bad timing though.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna start with that bad timing. I'm thinking, is there anything else you want to add to that?
Uh, Like what? Like
Because you said basically the turn up songs. So
oh
those for sure you're gonna do a visual for those once they're out.
yeah, I'm gonna definitely do a visual for those. I'm actually so life ain't easy. That one's going to be a visual for sure. I actually got a lot of feedback from that one from a lot of people. That visual I'm gonna shoot. I don't know the exact location, but it's definitely
Mhm.
gonna be somewhere like where like that reminds me of my childhood. You know,
Okay, okay. And is would you utilize the distro kid for this Diary 3 and the next project that you put out to put merch out for it?
9 times out of 10, yeah.
Because I mean, it's whatever you want to do, like however many shirts you want, basically put out type of thing. It'll ask you,
Mhm.
and then people could just go on there and buy it off you with the track or whatever they do. I know a lot of times too, like people was telling me too to get more streams with Apple Music, right? Is they said every single time you make a reel or post anything, put your music in there because then it will be listened to. It will be listened to right from Apple Music because Apple Music's where you can find it at. When you put your music on a video or a reel from Instagram, it's your music. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's all from Apple Music. So,
Okay.
so I guess that's how you get more plays. That's just another little piece of game. Okay, boom. Yeah, okay. Let's do this bad timing. And it break it down to me, kind of like what the song's about.
Okay. So
So exotic.
I guess I came at bad time. Brother dead and gone, I'm still trying to figure why they smiling. Huh? Trying to figure why they smiling. I guess I came at bad time. Brother dead and gone, I'm still trying to figure why they smiling. Like what's funny about my members? My big brother dead.
Like we ain't causing all the violence. Like we ain't get back in perfect timing. Like we ain't get that nigga first. No, we did you niggas worse. Like we ain't leave him in that dirt. Like we ain't causing all the hurt. We had his mama carry his hearse. Like his granny carrying a purse. She so mad about the city. She so mad we had to get it.
What you know about being certain? Nigga, I had to wait my turn. I iced it, peeled a nigga. They still ain't give me burns.
My brother died in the trenches. My mama was a witness. I was too late to go and get him. It was bad timing, I ain't hear him.
Nigga, my cousin called the six cause she was diving in some inches. Everybody ain't your partner. Should've realized you play victim.
We in the trenches, we still winning. Pass my crown down to a gremlin. I'm a chief turned to lieutenant, but I'm still standing on business.
And I still give all this up just to get my father back. From the jungle to getting paid. I adjusted my habitat.
And I put Rico on a pendant. Got my chain on while I'm spending. We grew up in a village where the killers kill the killers. We'll never leave a witness. In shark mode, we keep fishing. In my city, I'm a villain. Trying to frame me for them killings. Trying to hang me for that body. I just got this dirty feeling. Like I ain't gonna make it out the trenches. Like I'ma die inside my city. Like Bronham in that county. Free Wapo out the cell. My brothers in the county. Man, I heard they raising hell.
Nigga, I heard they raising hell. On my mama, no press, no bail. I keep praying up to God. Till God forgive me, I'm leaving shells. I guess I came at bad timing. Brother dead and gone, I'm still trying to figure why they smiling. Like what's funny about my members? My big brother dead.
Like we ain't causing all the violence. Like we ain't get back in perfect timing. Like we ain't get that nigga first. No, we did you niggas worse. Like we ain't leave him in that dirt. Like we ain't causing all the hurt. We had his mama carry his hearse. Like his granny carrying a purse. She so mad about the city. She so mad we had to get him.
Okay, okay, okay. Right. Um. So what I could kind of get from that song is kind of just like I said, just kind of sounds like pain music. You feel me? Whole
Yep.
lot of pain, whole lot of struggle in it. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what we've been through, but it's also like we still standing. It's for everybody that's lost, that we lost, or that's locked up, type of thing. We still standing on business at the end of the day, but it's hard, but we still keep it strong, type of thing. That type of message.
Yeah. So when me and my boy Trey ended up doing the song, when I did my verses, everything that I was going towards was really talk about my little brother Rico.
Okay.
I lost Rico tragically in January of last year on his birthday. He was shot and killed in front of my mom's house.
Rest in paradise, long live, bro. You feel me? For sure.
So that right there, like when I said I put Rico independent, got my chain on while I'm spinning.
Yeah, I heard that. Yep.
Right. So, that one right that's like I got my chain literally sitting on my desk right now with his name on it. Like
Okay.
that
Okay.
was like my everything for real. My baby
Is
brother.
that is that somebody that kind of was somebody that was kind of on you to keep going with the rap shit?
Yeah, yeah. Even when I ended up joining the army, like he was like, bro, don't let the army stop you from fulfilling your dreams. Like,
Okay.
do what
Okay.
you gotta do.
Is that what you're doing out in Hawaii right now?
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm doing in Hawaii right now.
Okay. Okay. And how is that? How is that as a? Can you break down that a little bit? Can you talk about being in the army just a little bit? You don't gotta say too much, but
Yeah.
how is it,
Honestly,
bro? Like, how is it mentally? Like, is your mental health all right? Like, how are you, bro, with it?
mentally, the army's pretty challenging. Um, it's really all about just daily duties and staying on top of your game. But I mean, when you going through stuff and the army really just be like they don't really care too much. Like you still got to get the job done. Mission
Yeah.
comes
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Starts to like deteriorate your mental health a lot. So right now my mental health is not really in the best place. But I mean, I'm still working through it. I'm getting there. Right now, I'm actually in the middle of a administrative separation. Um, just
Okay.
cut out for the army. Our army wasn't cut out for me.
Okay. 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 And so right now you're basically on the base right now.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. And so with that though, did you learn a lot from the army and get some game from it at least?
absolutely. I learned a whole lot. I learned a lot about how to not only how to build my character, but also I learned about businesses. I learned about what I could do for school. I learned about how to honestly. I actually linked with a couple artists and they taught me how to like push my music. They taught me how to
Okay, that's
basically
what's up, bro. Hell yeah.
build my brand.
Do you have anybody in Hawaii right now that's an artist that you fuck with?
Um, Not really. Not honestly, no, not really.
Okay, okay, okay. And is it true that they have like Pacific Islander Hawaii different gangs out there in Hawaii, like Bloods?
You know, Apparently they do. I haven't ran into any, but apparently it's a real thing out here.
Okay, because I heard that was I just didn't know for sure if it was real or not. Um, okay, okay, okay. So, but basically, right now, your journey right now is kind of leaving the army and you going back to Kentucky soon.
I am, yes.
Okay, and you feel like that's where you need to be.
Yeah, honestly, I do.
Do you feel like when you do your music, it's like therapy for you?
Yeah, it kind of like detaches me from the real world.
Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, because some people look at music, it's like when they, especially even just listening to music, but especially doing it, and actually taking the time when you have a passion for it. I feel like it is kind of like an escape, for
Yep.
sure. But okay, bro, yeah, that was a hard one. I messed with that bad timing. You guys definitely need to do a visual for it. I definitely want to see that for sure. You said in the warehouse, that sounds like a pretty good, breaking it down for the scenes and stuff like that. Let's see. Let me see. The only one I heard, because I think the one that I put on the post was that what was it?
I believe it was Deadly Sentence.
Yep. It was Deadly Sentence. I was fucking with that too, though. But this Love of War, I don't know, something's just appealing to me about that. Just want to see what's going on. Oh yeah, I'm already liking the beat. I'm already liking the beat. Yeah.
Lost someone to the trenches. I lost Rico to the trenches. I can't talk to niggas standing on that blood with me. With my brother, they ain't slag you out to me. I ain't know the war is this big, lost so many to the trenches. My brother dead in the hood, but I'm the reason that we blessed. I can't believe he gone, but now I gotta stand on business. Well, my killer's forever strong, but I gotta make a difference. Why the war gotta be this big? They clicked over with the city. They sending threats on net, but I tell they ass on rip. The way we playing ball, I gotta give my niggas pennies. But I'm quick to drop a dab and send a shot, you better not miss it. Why the war gotta be this big? Shit turned me to a villain. Why the war gotta be this big? I'm itching for a killing. Bro thought you was a gangster cause he gave him 100 chances. That nigga cross that line and he gon' die, watch how they blab him. Put on your hoodie and mask, don't get caught up on no camera. And you better ride alone cause these niggas out here telling. Seeing Maury on his deathbed was fucking up my head. Had to sit down with my killers, can't repeat the shit I said. And I got the blood of Aries and it's running through my veins. For the love of one murder, I could never really change. My brother died in the hood, but we got back 100 times. You mad your cousin dead, why you ain't get back for your slime? Why you get out here and whoop like we ain't catch your ass online? They always in the crib when they pop out, them niggas die. Why the war gotta be this big? Shit turn me to a demon. Why the war gotta be this big? I watch my brother bleeding. When bro died, I swear I had that feeling, I started crying. Tears coming down my face when I stared up to the sky. How you let my nigga die? I was praying for Lamari. Would've gave the niggas my all. I told his granny that I'm sorry. My brother died in the trenches, I can't spare nobody feelings. If you fucking with that sad, you got a dad, that's how we feeling. In that back door, it's a motherfucker, we get them while they healing. Throw a party on your block and that shit turned into a killing. I called bro no more on the phone, he say he constantly hurting. How you telling on the guys? I've been constantly worried. My little homie in the field, I heard he constantly purging. Another goofy on the news, killer constantly working. I ain't know the war is this big, lost so many to the trenches. My brother died in the hood, but I'm the reason that we blessed. I can't believe he gone, but now I gotta stand on business. Well, my killer's forever strong, but I gotta make a difference. Why the war gotta be this big? They clicked over with the city. They sending threats on net, but I tell they ass on rip. The way we playing ball, I gotta give my niggas pennies. But I'm quick to drop a dab and send a shot, you better not miss it. Why the war gotta be this big? Shit turned me to a villain. Why the war gotta be this big? I'm itching for a killing. Why the war gotta be this big? Why the war gotta be this big? That shit turned me to a villain.
So you use a lot of auto-tune on most of your songs?
Yeah, and I'm actually starting to I'm gonna tone it down my next couple songs that come out.
Okay. No, not saying that it wasn't like, yeah, I just because I heard it a little bit, but no, I still was going. It's just a question because if it wasn't auto-tune, I'll be like, damn, you singing like that, it's vocal like that, bro. But for sure, it wasn't too, like, I don't think it was too much, but I would say like, yeah, just turn down the levels a little bit on it. Just for that one. The other one, it sounded perfect. This one was smooth too. It just sounded like a little bit too much auto-tune, just a little bit.
Yeah.
But that shit was still going, bro, and I still felt it. You feel me? That's why I was feeling it. That shit. I'm gonna say this, bro. You definitely got something for sure. You definitely got some pain behind the music. You could feel it. You could definitely relate to it. You could definitely tell it's real and authentic, and you're not just, you know what I'm saying? You know how some people kind of, the music just sounds kind of like they just didn't take their time on and they're just rushing, you know what I'm saying? You could tell this is something that you really worked on and mastered your craft with it, bro. So definitely, yeah, bro, for sure. You definitely got something, bro, for sure. Those two right there were some bangers for sure. I do want to check out this Message to My Brother just because I like the cover and you said it hits home, so I think it's going to be a really good one. But if not, I don't want to play it if it's going to, not be comfortable for you.
No, go ahead.
All right. For sure, bro, for sure. What else was I going to say? But yeah, bro, like, I'm going to say this, bro. You have a different sound. I can't pin your sound like that. Like, I think you definitely maybe got a little bit of inspiration from Dirk a little bit, but you have your own sound, bro. It's a different sound. For sure. Yeah, a lot of people don't have a different sound. They sound too much like everybody else. So
yeah, I try to differentiate myself.
But yeah.
message to my brother, swear to God, I always love you. And Trigger, you my dog, ain't put no bitch nigga above you. Will it eat, that's right or wrong, I be damn, them niggas touch him. So I got his back, don't get no fuckers, I ain't bluffing. Can't lie, cry with Trigger left and now I'm go for nothing. My brother in that cell and they know he quick to up it. Don't move on in the field, these niggas hoes ain't built to drill. I done lost my brother to a cell, can't tell me how to feel. Got some niggas in that ground, don't you tell me how to heal. Ever since I lost my cousin as a young, I wanna kill. With face shots in a nigga, I'm just trying to go and drill. You never was my partner if you ain't trying to kill for real. Been lost without my fam, how the fuck I'm supposed to deal? Take a man to the face, my head been gone without a pill. Niggas talking about my brother, watch me hit him with that cutter. You diss on Trigger name, we on your ass, don't go for nothing. I'm trying to bring Lil E out to the city, cause he gon' bust it. Big Mike told me stay away from all these niggas, they just trouble. Told bro to play it smooth, that nigga play, you burst his bubble. I've been sick inside my head.
Is a Big Mike like your OG?
Big Mike's that my older brother.
Oh, okay.
That shit hurt me, but I love him. And times are getting hard, but I know the good one's coming. Got my life inside my hands, I'm just hoping I don't fumble. That shit hurt me to my core, my big brother was in trouble. I'm ready for a war, and I kill your ass for nothing. I kill your ass for nothing. My brother put a switch on that big block, and he gon' bust it. Shout out to the Mexico, my brother them go up it. My brother them go up it, and my brother them go up it. Shout out to the Mexico, my brother them go up it. I know I love my chopper, I can never leave my chopper. These niggas play with me, I swear to God, I'm finna pop them. I'ma kill them all, man, I swear I'm finna pop them. I'ma kill them all. I've been taking all these pills, got me thinking about my brother. He gon' hop out with that fire, I bet the ops can't duck a cutter. It's a message to my brother, swear to God, I always love you. And Trigger, you my dog, ain't put no bitch nigga above you. Will it eat, that's right or wrong, I be damn, them niggas touch him. So I got his back, don't get no fuckers, I ain't bluffing. Can't lie, cry with Trigger left and now I'm go for nothing. My brother in that cell and they know he quit the up it. Ain't know I'm go for nothing, ain't know he quit the up it. Free Trigger out that cell, now I know he quit the up it.
Okay, okay. And about how long ago was that put out?
That was put out in 2024, like a month after Trigger got locked up.
Okay, okay. And so when was Diary of 3 put out?
Diary of 3 came out March 20th on my boy Mari's birthday
Of this year.
of this year. Yeah, this year.
Okay, so Diary of 3 is definitely your latest project.
Yeah.
Okay. And are some of these songs old that are on the project, or these are all new songs?
They're all new songs. Addicted is the only song that's already been out. It came out in 2025.
Okay.
So but the album was finished, the EP I should say was finished in the same time that I was making Addicted. So I just threw it on there as well.
Okay, okay.
Yep.
So what would you say out of this project, out of Diary of 3, what's your favorite track off of it?
My favorite track, probably between Love of War and Life Ain't Easy. But Life Ain't Easy, that's definitely like that probably like one of my more personal songs. So I would definitely
So Life Ain't Easy?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna play that one next. And then the other thing I was gonna ask you is, do you have any dream collabs? I know probably one of them would be Dirk, but who else?
So honestly, one of my dream collabs was is Ike Muna. He's from Chicago. He's an old rapper. I just love the way like he sounds, love the way he flows, like he's dope. And another one was Lil Papa, may he rest in peace.
Rest in peace to Lil Papa for sure. Okay. That would be it.
I got two more. One of them is Raw Wave. Honestly, I would love to do a song with Raw Wave one day. Honestly, like that man got me through a lot. I'm not gonna lie, he got me through a lot in 2020, 2021. And my last dream collab is
Polo G and Raw Wave, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Those are two good ones. And what about anybody that you would want to have make you a beat or produce you?
Zaytoven.
If it could be any producer. Zaytoven? Okay, that's hard.
Yeah.
Okay. That's hard. Yeah, Zaytoven definitely had the classics for sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Were you a Migos fan growing up?
I was.
Okay.
Cannot lie.
So were and when with being a Migos fan, were you more a fan of Takeoff, Quavo, or Offset?
Honestly, always been a big fan of Offset.
Okay.
I always felt like he had better, he flowed better than everybody else on the songs.
Okay. That's different to hear because a lot of people say, you know, Takeoff was the better rapper out of all of them. But yeah, I guess I could kind of hear. Yeah, I mean, Offset kind of, yeah, he's carried them before on certain songs, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. Boom. We gonna go over here to that Life Ain't Easy. We gonna do that. That's a breaking down kind of Life Ain't Easy. It's like a song, kind of like a going through it.
Always dwelling on the past from the time that I lost. I can be mad enough
when
my
I
killers.
first
It ain't
played
they fault
Life
they got
Ain't
called.
Easy,
Spend my life in the
it
cell.
was
For the battles I fought. Why you
honestly, I
tell me
was
shit
drinking
get
that night,
easy? Life ain't got hard.
and I
Why you
was just
tell me
thinking about
shit get
everything that's
easy?
been
I'm
going on
trapped in
lately,
the
like
dark. Why
Losing
you tell me
Rico,
shit get
losing
easy? I'm
Mari.
falling apart. My brother's
It's
dead
been
in
a
the
lot.
trenches and I'm losing my
Yeah.
heart. I admitted it was
Just
my
everything at
fault. I
once
let my
type of
brother
thing.
die. I
Yeah.
admitted it was my fault. I let my mama cry. I admitted it was my fault that brought him doing time. I admit it. Why my brothers had to die inside the trenches. Got me praying to the sky while I'm living. Got me talking to the guys when I'm sipping. I'm so fed up with the pain, I'm trying to end it. All them times that I cried when I'm talking to God, I really miss my angels, need to speak with my dog. Blame myself for all this pain, is it really my fault? And I crashed the ones I loved, I was trying to take charge. I was desperate for a body, I ain't think about y'all. And this life ain't getting easy, look how much that it cost. Had me walking with the devil, I don't know what I thought. This life ain't getting easy, I know my people need me, my brother that I'm feeling. Take away my pain, oh Lord, that's what I'm thinking. Take away my pain, oh Lord, that's what I'm needing. I've been going through some things, oh Lord, my heart is bleeding. I just wanna change, oh Lord. My heart was broke, I ain't know what to do. Them niggas ain't trying to help. I've been alone, don't call my phone, they telling me to figure it out. I gotta move different, I gotta see different. I bonded you out and found you snitching, little nigga, you hurt me bad. And free my dog, cause he ain't kill him. I'm a star inside the trenches, never speak on what you seen. It'll never make you a witness. Promise God that we gon' talk. Brother, when I smoke, I get lost in my thoughts. Always dwelling on the past from the time that I lost. I can be mad enough my killers, it ain't their fault they got caught. Spend my life in the cell, for all the battles I fought. Why you tell me shit get easy? Life ain't got hard. Why you tell me shit get easy? I'm trapped in the dark. Why you tell me shit get easy? I'm falling apart. My brother's dead in the trenches and I'm losing my heart.
Okay. I was fucking with that one, bro. I mean, I fuck with all of them, but that one right there,
Mhm.
I feel like that was the one that was the most like the deepest one
Okay.
that you could. I mean, you could feel the pain in all of them, but that one was really like, I don't know, maybe it just hit different to me.
You know, you're not the only one to say that. Actually, my boy Brazy, that's actually in the comments right now. When he listened to it, he was like, "Bro, that had to be a deeper song." Like,
Yeah.
because I was really just reflecting on the fact that I feel like I blame myself for a lot of the shit that happened in my life. You know, I blame myself for my little brother dying for a long time. I blame myself for my older brother getting locked up and doing life, and right now he's facing 15 to life. So, you know, I got a couple homeboys right now that's locked, and I you know what I'm saying, I blame myself for a lot of the times, you know what I'm saying, that they was locked up. So I hold a lot of the energy and a lot of the
Okay. Okay.
Like,
So kind of a lot of the guilt.
yeah, a lot of the guilt. Yep, right. Yep, that's what I'm. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, basically it's almost like, bro, like you kind of like you just said, you're it is a therapy then for you, bro, for the music, because you're reflecting and you're letting off everything that you had inside in your chest and stuff like that you basically been holding back and
Mm,
putting it on the pen and paper, bro, and letting it out type of thing. So it is that's how you reflecting this. That is still a type of therapy in a way, bro, because it's like you're exercising your demons at the end of the day, gang.
facts.
So that's real though, bro. That you could even, because a lot of people, bro, they're not gonna take the accountability. Like, hey, bro, I'm not saying blame yourself for shit or feel guilty, but a lot of people won't be like, yeah, bro, if this and this it wouldn't have happened because of me and stuff like that, they probably be still straight or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They gonna
Right.
think about themselves at the end of the day, bro. That means you got a big heart with it, bro. That you can still reflect over it. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? That means they mean a whole lot to you, gang.
They definitely.
Everybody, and that's a blessing, bro, for them to have somebody like you around, bro. That's real shit. So that's a good thing, bro. Real shit. Um, definitely, like I said, bro. You definitely got something, bro, for sure, for sure. And you are somebody that got some relatable music, a lot of pain in it. I know a lot of people kind of maybe dealing with losses and depression could definitely get something out of it and stuff like that. And kind of still see, you as a motivation because you're still fighting through it, bro. So for
Yeah.
sure, that's definitely dope. That's definitely dope. Do you have anything that you want to tell anybody coming up around your age, bro, that just started doing music? And they kind of dealt with a lot of the same things. Maybe in their section they seen a lot of their family members get unalived or different things like that, and they've been through a lot, but they still try to push through. Any advice to push through?
One thing, like a few things I could tell people my age, man. Lead the streets. The leaders separate the streets from the music. Like you
That
could talk
part,
about
that
the
part.
streets and the music, but when you start to when you start to like incorporate what you was doing in the streets and other and artists and whatever you was doing and your peoples was doing, when you try to incorporate that into the music, it can start conflicts, man. Like try to change the way that you see things and start trying to upbring yourself and don't try to like keep yourself stuck. The more that you
Okay.
bring the streets into your music, the more stuck you become.
Okay. And what about, I don't know if you experienced this, but I know a lot of other artists experience this, and that's that a lot of people that are in their circle and genuine friends, they would rather share somebody like Lil Durk's music, Rod Wave, different stuff like that, but they won't take the time to give you a like, a repost, a share, a listen, a comment. What is your advice to an artist going through that, thinking like, well, everybody says they support me, but nobody's showing up to my interview, nobody's listening to my music, liking my posts, sharing my music, commenting, engaging?
Honestly, what I gotta say to that is, bro, take it to the chin, man. Like, keep moving, keep motivating yourself. At the end of the day, like your circle might seem supportive, but if they not showing that support, take it to the chin and find a circle that's gonna support you.
Okay, okay. And I want to ask you this too. Is it crazy for you when you look at your analytics, bro, and you see that your music's being listened to all over the world, the UK, Italy, overseas, stuff like that? Does that give you more motivation to keep pushing?
Honestly, it do. It really does. It puts me in a mindset it puts me in like that grinding mindset.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, bet, for sure, bro. And so, like you said, so say, because you said your goal for Kentucky is just to get your voice heard, for it to be so people know, how it's been in the streets and different things like that, and basically your testimony
Yeah.
to the streets, basically, right?
Yep.
So, would you be somebody to put some little artists under your wing and try to show them the right way through the music industry and get them out of the streets? If you've seen, say, it's a relative that you had that just turned 16, 17, and they want to turn to the block, but you had the opportunity to take them and put them in the studio and kind of take them away from that. Are you going to do that?
Absolutely. And honestly, like, it don't even got to be a relative. Like, it could just be, you know what I'm saying, just a young, you know what I'm saying, young man on the streets, young man on the block. Like, the streets is dying out. You
That's
know,
real, bro.
real life. Like, the streets is dead. You know, everybody telling, everybody just looking out for themselves. They snaking. They think backdooring is cool. Like, at the end of the day, there's more money to be made outside of the streets than there is in the streets. So I would take anybody under my wing, no matter like what block or family or not.
Okay, that's real, bro. That's love right there. That's love because you don't want them to go through the same thing that you went through. You feel me? That's love, bro. Okay, boom. So when it comes down to that, like you said, it could be anybody on the street, a young person just trying to, find his way, basically.
Right.
Um, do you agree with the younger artists kind of being super extra out in their music, dropping full names and talking about cases and stuff like that in the music? You think that's self-snitching?
Absolutely. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't condone no snitching, regardless if it's self snitching or if, you know, dry snitching, whatever. And at the end of the day, with dropping full names, telling people about who got killed,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't really diss. Like, if you diss the dead, honestly, like, that's good on you. That's if that's what you do, that's what you do. But me personally, you're not gonna hear me come out here and say it out my mouth. Oh, f dude, f this guy, whatever. Like, I might drop a little subliminal in my
Yeah,
music.
yeah, yeah, for sure. So you might sneak this a little bit, but just a tad bit, but you're not gonna drop full on names or really say any incidents or skits, talk about anything that was done or anything like that.
Yeah, nah, you know what I'm saying. We too old for that, man.
Okay, for sure, for sure. And what is it? Okay, so say like a say one of your ops made a song, right?
Hmm.
And you listen to it. Would you listen to it?
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I would, just to hear what they talking about.
Okay, and what if it wasn't trash? Would you give them props?
Yeah, like, if it's not trash, it is what it is. Like, if it's a good song, it's a good song. You're not gonna hear me play it over and over again.
Nah,
But
yeah, yeah, nah, for sure, for sure.
yeah,
Okay, okay. Now that's real, bro. That shows that's maturity right there, bro, and that's growth right there. Because that means you don't really care, and you're still giving him props at the end of the day if he did do good work with the song. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
that's real. That's real. So you, in your eyes, bro, for your community and your section, would you like to see unity? Not saying that you and the ops have to be super cool, but would you like to see certain people being able to coexist for certain business things for the youth? Backpack drives, certain thing, is that something, or you guys just are full on war?
So realistically, yeah, I would love to see certain blocks come together, because I feel like certain people that I got a problem with, or whatever we got a problem with, it's really not that deep, but
Yeah.
it's a group of people that honestly, like, no matter what, I don't even want to be around them.
Okay, so what if those people aren't around and only the people that feel comfortable with would be around?
Then you know what I'm saying, I feel like that's perfect. Like, and that's gonna really show that no matter, because to the outside world, our beef look real deep, but to them people that I'm like, man, it's really not that deep. You know what I'm saying, it puts an image out there that no matter what, people can squash whatever, and they can come together for the people that's coming up.
Okay, what do you want people to know, like, remember Kentucky for, bro? Like, what's out there? Like, what do you think needs to be noticed out there? Do you guys have a lot of people that are sports talented? Is there a lot of rappers out there? Like, what's out there, bro?
Honestly, it really ain't too much out here, but sports. Nick, since you bring up sports, yeah, honestly, like, I would love for my state to be known as, honestly, the basketball state, because we got some of the toughest hoopers I've ever seen in my life. That get
Okay. So you guys do have some people that are good hoopers. And when it comes down to, maybe you guys don't have football or baseball down there, huh?
No, we got football. We got football. Baseball, I'm not. I mean, they probably got some decent baseball players, but I don't really tune in to the baseball.
Okay. And then what about anything else? Do you guys have any special what's it called? Like any any like original clothing brands out there that are trying to get noticed or anything like that? Is there a lot of people pushing different like clothing brands like merch? Is there actors out there?
Uh there's certain people pushing out, clothing brands. For a big one, I know ESTG is
ESTG, okay.
he's getting into like clothing. I don't really know how like deep he is into it. Um I couldn't really speak on really anything else to I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really tapped into all that stuff in the city really.
Okay. And so about how long until you're gonna start hopping into that lane of the gaming and streaming and stuff like that?
Mm, I plan on having my setup complete by like December. I know that's kind of far, but I'm trying to get the best quality of equipment before I just start, streaming and I want to be in a comfortable space with with great equipment.
Okay. And then you said the videos are dropping summer, and that's when your project's dropping, the turn up songs.
Yeah. So,
Okay. And you don't have any upcoming open mics in
no,
Kentucky anytime soon?
not right now. No.
Okay. But that's probably something that's going to be opening up more for the summertime.
Yeah.
Okay. And so have you ever been out of Kentucky?
Yeah. I've actually been to like places like Colorado.
Okay.
Uh, I've been to New York. I've been to Florida. I used to live in Mississippi for a little bit.
Okay.
I
And
done been to Philly. I have family out there in Philly.
in Philly? Okay.
Yeah.
And you've never been to California before?
I can't. Nah. No. I mean, I've stopped. I've stopped in Cali, but I've never like actually like been out there to visit. No.
Okay. And if it came down to the right circumstances, you would make your way out to Cali, say if it was for a big show or somebody that was a mainstream artist wanted to work with you. That's
Absolutely.
something. Okay. Have you heard of Empire Recording, the label?
It sounds familiar, but I honestly can't say that I have. But it do sound familiar.
Okay, well, when you do talk to my guy, I mean, you don't have to give any beats. You could just ask him some information or whatever. You could just tell him to give you more information on how long Empire's been around for, and basically what everything that they're doing for you. Basically, they're just making sure that you have all rights to all your publishing and your royalties, and it's just more so of like a open contractor more than DistroKid, because basically they're not taking any money from you. Empire is not going to take any money from you. They're just distributing your product, your music.
Okay.
So yeah. All right. But this was a dope one, bro. This was a dope one. Definitely December or whatever, when you do your next drop, bro, we're gonna have to slide and do another one for sure,
Most
and
definitely.
get your music out there again. But what song would you like to end on?
A song that I'd like to end on is "In Vain."
Okay, boom. In vain. And then I'm gonna clip everything up and send you the clips, gang.
Bet that. Thank you.
I appreciate you though, bro, for sure, for sliding through to the platform.
I lost my brother,
Absolutely,
shit be
man.
crazy. I'm like Kobe on
To
my
be here,
pivot,
man.
knock shit down when demons lazy. If you thinking you a gangster, moving silence, never say it. They put the ball on my court, but I'm the coach, I never played. My brother down in the trenches, no, I don't even want to feel it. I've been moving different, taking drugs, it's getting really expensive. Taking drugs, and I don't want to feel it. I've been taking drugs, and I don't want to feel it. The way I pop a perk, I'm probably running from my problem. You a gangbanging killer, but ain't do nothing for your partner. I remember when he died, I popped a pill to ease the drama. How many times I told my killers that this body for my mama? I take drugs to ease the pain and still don't go away. I been asking for a brain, why you ain't catch him on that day? The ops been standing rain, they in the crib and locking away. The way we playing ball, if you ain't slagging, you ain't shade. Lost my killer to a bitch who I just tagged my home plate. Bro got mixed with switch, I heard it shot a brought him in his face. The ops been standing rain, they in the crib and locked away. The way we playing ball, if you ain't slagging, you ain't safe. Lost my killer to a bitch who I just tagged my home plate. And bro got mixed with switch, I heard it shatter, brought him face. We been got back from Mario, feel like Rico Daddy Bang. Crying to my mama, cause my heart been through the rain. Heart is full of pain, yeah, yeah. Heart is full of pain, yeah, yeah. Crying to my mama, cause my heart been through the rain. Heart is full of pain, I'm smoking on the shame. Them bullets miss his brain, but he dead and gone away, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he dead and gone away, yeah, yeah. What I'm supposed to do? I lost my brother, shit be crazy. I'm like Kobe on my pivot, knock you down when defense lazy. If you thinking you a gangster, moving silence, never say it. They put the ball on my court, but I'm the coach, I never played. My brother down in the trenches, I don't even want to feel it. I've been moving different, taking drugs, it's getting really expensive. Taking drugs, and I don't want to feel it. I've been taking drugs, and I don't want to feel it.
Okay, for sure. Nah, I fuck with that one too, bro. I fuck with that one too. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I haven't heard the song, and I'm being for real. Like, I'm not being trying to be like, what's it called, bias or whatever, bro. But like, I haven't heard a song that I haven't fucked with out of your whole catalog, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's real. Like, and then I really felt them too. Like all of them, I really felt them. Like the beat was hard, but I really felt the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like I could feel the pain, bro. Like I said, you really got something, gang. For sure, for sure. We gonna lock in. Like I said, I'm gonna tap you in with my booking manager person that can get you talking to some higher up artists and stuff like that. And he's definitely gonna want to hear your music so he can play it for a couple people. You know what I'm saying? But for sure, we gonna lock that in. Go ahead and give any shout outs you want to give and tell them they can find you at.
And shout out to Dame DiBiase, big inspiration. Shout out to my boy Hershey. And then honestly, man, shout out to my boy Trigger, man. Free Trigger. And if you can find me at Numba003, Numba003, everywhere. TikTok, Instagram. So, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up if y'all ever want to do a feature, if you ever want to do a song. I'm not gonna lie, right now I'm not charging. So
Okay, bet. Here, go ahead and say anything else you want to say, bro. Because what I'm doing right now is I'm adding the clip in of you in the booth real quick so I can play it real quick.
okay. Another thing I want to put out there, man, is like, bro, don't ever give up chasing your dreams. At the end of the day, you might see one day that you might have 10 views, and you wake up the next week, you got 2,000, 4,000. Just keep chasing your dreams, man. One day it's all gonna pay off. Just keep being consistent, hard work. That's where it comes in at.
Okay, and what would you say is something that, because you said you're gonna tone down the auto tune, so what can they expect from you on this new project?
So on this new project, I want people to really listen to what I'm saying rather than just like listen to like the vocals or just So I'm really trying to speak through the trenches rather than what I'm saying. Like I'm trying to speak through them rather than speak about them.
Yeah. Okay. And so with these with the ones that you said were gonna be turn up songs, do those have features on there, or that's just gonna be a solo song?
I'm bringing my boy Hershey back on one of the songs.
Okay. So Hershey's gonna be on one of the turn up songs.
Yep.
Do you have any other features coming up?
I got one with my boy Mari Bands out of St. Louis. Shout out Mari.
Shout out to St. Louis.
Yeah.
Okay, for
Shout
sure,
out,
for
man.
sure.
So I got him, and I got a couple local artists from back home. So
Okay.
we're gonna
Okay, so you do have a couple local artists from coming back from back home, and is that something that is going to be one of the turn up songs or one of the other songs off the 11 or the 15 track project?
more than likely is the 15 track project.
Okay.
One of them is gonna be on a turn up song. I'm gonna keep that one. You know, a little secret right now, but he's pretty known in Louisville. So
He's pretty known. Okay.
yeah, pretty known in Louisville.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, and so when it comes down to beat selection, is it going to be kind of the similar type of beats as this project, or you're going a different way?
Kind of similar. A little lower tempo, but real similar to this.
Okay, so kind of just more so you said so a little bit more fast paced, you're saying?
A little bit slower.
Oh, slower pace. Okay. And so what is do you know the title for this project?
So honestly, what you said, like about the testimony to the streets, I've actually been looking for a title, and I think I just found it, Testimony to the Streets.
Okay, that's hard, bro. So is it going to be my testimony to the streets or just testimony to the streets?
Just Testimony to the Streets.
Okay, I fuck with that, bro. For sure. I fuck with that. Yeah, it's just loading real quick. It's gonna be coming up in a second. I'm gonna put it up there, but okay. Like I said, bro, I'd love to do the cover art for you if you want me to do it, bro. I could definitely get it looking right. You seen how I went on the flyer? I went crazy. So
yeah, I seen.
Yeah, but I just need the right pick with the right lighting, bro. If you give me the pick with good lighting, I could turn it into whatever you want. So basically, if you want you in the neighborhood on your block with the signs, whatever you want inside the picture, let me know. Like I said, I'll do it's just a dub for front and back, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, so just tap in when you're ready and shit like that. And let's see. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna take off this outro real quick and put yours. And we're gonna be in the game. Hold up, let's give you a round of applause real quick, bro, because you definitely came in with that hot shit. Real shit, bro. Give him a round of applause. Everybody go over to Numba003 Numba003 on Spotify, YouTube. Go check out that Love of War, Life Ain't Easy, In Vain, Message to My Brother. What was the other one? Deadly Sentence. Just all of them, bro. Definitely go give him a follow on Spotify. Check his stuff out on Apple Music. Check his stuff out on YouTube, bro. And yeah, for sure, bro. This has definitely been a dope one. And this right here, we're gonna leave you guys with. This is him and his process in the studio. This is him creating a song. So yeah, bro, have a blessed one. I'm gonna clip this up. I'm gonna send you all the clips. It was a dope one. Shout out to Louisville, Kentucky. And yeah, man, free Trigger. You said right? Free
Trigger.
Okay, and shout out to the rest of the family, man. And we up out of here. Peace.
Had me walking with the devil. I don't know what I thought. This life ain't getting easy. Life ain't getting easy. Why these niggas sleep? I talk bro when I smoke, I get lost in my thoughts. Always dwelling on the past, from the town that I love. I can be mad at all my killers, it ain't their fault they got caught. Spend my life in the cell, for the battles I fought. Why you tell me shit get easy, life ain't got hard? Why you tell me shit get easy?